actualized a year from now, 2 years from now, God forbid, 10 years from now. But I want you to know what you are doing today is a mighty work, that you are setting the play, you are setting the foundation for generations yet unborn who are going to look at 2016 to figure out what the hell did we do to make this world a better place than we built it to. To your cause, whatever that cause is. And I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. I'm not here to tell you how to feel, what to think. All I know is this, is that in the United States of America, we have been given choice. And we live in a representative democracy, and this democracy, this republic, if you will, is strengthened when people participate. You gotta participate. And so the planning here is we're gonna need people who are gonna have the endurance to stick to this. Now 2016 is upon us, but 2018 will be here before we know it. And it really doesn't matter in terms of if you have a good president, but you don't have the type of Congress. If you have a strong governor and members of the legislature, we are losing ground in state houses and governor's mansions all across this country. So this is not just about 2016. This is about 2017. This is about 2018. This is about 2020 and beyond. We gotta have some endurance. At times. You're going to be disappointed at times. But what I can guarantee you is this. If you stick to the plan, if you live out your purpose, if you are committed to working with one another, somebody might care about the environment more than they care about income equality. Somebody might care about universal health care more than they care about college and free colleges and universities for all. But if we commit to helping one another with each individual cause, we strengthen, because everything in this platform is intertwined. We have already had some victories. The Democratic platform as it exists right now is the most progressive platform the Democratic Party has ever had in history. But, I got a but we have to make sure that the piece of paper just don't line the birdcage somewhere. And we have to make sure that separate and apart from that we have this partisan group. Can you imagine how we would shape the world with Democrats and Republicans and Green Party and Libertarian and No Party working together for the greater good? And we might not always agree on every single thing, but we have to commit to stick together, to talk about our issues together, not to tear each other down. Don't let a WikiLeaks come out on us about emails we talking about folks and against folks in emails, and it come out on us. Somebody's always watching. But if you are a good heart and a good mind, there's nothing that we cannot do. Again, we might not always agree, but there's nothing that we can't do collectively. So I see Dr. Stein is in the house. good causes. Is that all right? We're going to turn it up for good causes. 3 things I want you to remember. If you don't remember anything else I've had to say here today. The number one, I believe that the creator of this great universe has given us 2 hands, one to reach forward and one to reach back, lifting as we climb. We are our sisters and our brothers' keepers. And most importantly, we can't ask other folks to do more for us than we are willing to do for ourselves. You might not get everything that you work for, but you will work for everything that you get. And this is the words of my grandmother, who was born in 1913. My grandmother could not read or write, but she could count her money, sisters and brothers. To the sisters, more importantly, she kept her money in the Southern Ladies Bank and Trust. With a handkerchief. When I asked my grandmother what did it take to be successful in life, she said, my dear granddaughter, all you need are the 3 bones. The wishbone, the jawbone, and the backbone. She said the wishbone will keep you hoping and praying because hope is the motivator, but the dream is the driver. The reason why we are here today, the reason why we are assembled today, the reason why we are going to speak truth, the power, and keep lifting our voices is because we believe and we know that tomorrow has to be better than today. She said the jawbone will give you courage to speak truth to power. But the most important bone of them all, sisters and brothers, the superfalcatagonistic expialidocious bone, is the backbone. Because the backbone will keep us standing through all of our trials and our tribulations in this life. We can't have a testimony without a test. And we are being tested about whether or not we have what it takes. Do we have enough chutzpah enough? Do we have enough endurance to stick to what we know is right and to keep pushing all the way to victory, generation after generation after generation? I know that we can do this. I believe in us. I believe in us. This is not just about one individual. This is about us. We are that truth. God bless you.